as a factory worker in Taiwan, and then nag-Dubai, and then nag-Qatar. Isa rin ako nag-search ng mga side hustles while I'm doing my corporate job, plus OFW pa.
Pero meron kang background, Marivic, sa e-commerce, sa online selling, ganon?
Wala
Talaga, bongga.
So I can be also Amazon seller pala with minimal capital, ganyan. Kung nakilala ko lang maaga ang Amazon siguro. Siguro nasa Pilipinas ako.
There you go. Hi, viewers. My name is Ava from Dollar Profit Mastery in collaboration with Amaze Nation. I'm here joined by one of our students. Her name is Marivic Adra. And thank you for being here, Marivic, and welcome to our interview. So we just want to know your experiences, your story, how you came about with Amazon selling, and now you are one of the sellers in Amazon US. And tell me about your background briefly, no, Marivic. So where you're from and your background in your profession and where you are currently working, Marivic.
Hi po, my name is Marivic Adra. I'm currently here in Doha, Qatar. In Philippines, I'm from Bulacan Province and Bicol also. Kasi yung husband ko from Bicol, Legazpi.
Legazpi rin ako.
Ay, sa Cruzada.
Oh my goodness.
Tapos, since 2013, I'm here in Qatar with my family. Dito ko na pinanganak yung dalawa kong chikiting, 2015 and 2019. And then, 2019, nag-decide yung husband ko at saka yung son ko, yung panganay ko, to settle muna sa Philippines because of the needs ng aking anak. And then, I'm staying right now with my youngest, my daughter, 4 years old. Currently, I'm working in a construction company here sa Qatar as a procurement secretary in a private company. And then, isa rin ako nagse-search ng mga side hustles while I'm doing my corporate job, plus OFW pa. There are times may free time ako sa trabaho. Yun, so talagang nag-invest ako through my sister kasi siya yung nag-open ng eyes ko sa opportunity na merong ino-offer si ASVA.
Very nice. So, dun mo kami nakita na merong offer through Amaze Nation, through ASVA, na pwede pala na magbenta sa Amazon platform, no? Pero meron kang background, Marivic, sa e-commerce, sa online selling, ganon?
Wala
talaga, bongga. So, employee ka for a long time?
Yes. I used to work as a factory worker in Taiwan, and then nag-Dubai, and then nag-Qatar.
Talagang OFW na OFW ang beauty.
OFW talaga. Oo. Kung nakilala ko lang maaga ang Amazon, siguro. Siguro nasa Pilipinas ako. Yun.
Decide na parang, I wanna try this one kasi, I wanna do this kahit wala akong background sa online selling, I can do this. Ano yung major decision na parang, I'll do this for the sake of?
Siguro yung biggest why ko talaga is yung situation ng family ko ngayon. Kasi nasa long distance relationship nga kami ni husband and tsaka nung panganay ko. So talagang sila yung biggest why ko, kaya talaga pinupursu ko yung ASVA. And then na-meet ko along the way ang DPM. Every morning nakikita ko sa newsletter, sa Gmail ko, Ava Flores. Invited you to. Ano ba to? Ang kulit. Doon ko na nag-dig deeper na ako. Sabi ko, okay. So I can be also Amazon seller pala with minimal capital, ganyan. So, tinapos ko muna yung ASVA course. Kasi VA ako, pero I didn't really find time to apply yung aking natutunan doon sa ASVA. Kasi tight yung schedule ko sa corporate. Parang hindi para sa akin yung pagiging VA nung natapos ko. Pero during the process, during nung course, talagang enjoy ko yung modules. Tapos nung i-apply na, ayan na, optimization na, tapos job hunting na, client hunting na, and na-lost track na ako. Sabi ko, kung di ako makakuha ng client, why I cannot be the client?
Tama.
Nag-Amazon seller na lang ako.
Oo, tama kasi meron ka ng background, no? Pero nung sa online selling, wala ka pang background, hindi ka nahirapan na mag-start on your own business sa Dollar Profit Mastery na parang wala kang any experience of online selling, Amazon.com, hindi ka nahirapan mag-start na parang yung process, yung mga modules, sundan, ganon.
Yung course is napaka-friendly talaga, modules, napaka-friendly. Not to mention din na galing ako dun sa ASBA modules. So parang partially may idea ako dun sa pinag-uusapan sa mga topic ng DPM. Kaya sabi ko, okay, so parang version 2 lang to nung sa ASBA. Pero mas detailed kasi binubusisi talaga na yung mismong Amazon Seller Central talaga yung pinag-aaralan. Kaya natuwa ako. Napaka-supportive ng community ng DPM. Lahat ng tanong mo, simple question mo, kayang-kaya sagutin ng mga coaches. Napakatitsagang magsasagot. Si Coach K, she really find time to answer all the queries. Kasi that time nung nasa Cebu siya, dumadating na yung shipment ko sa warehouse, sa prep center. Panay ng tanong ko. Tapos ayun, na ano ko na kasi sumasagot pa rin talaga siya. Nasa bakasyon.
That's a good feedback and I appreciate it, Marivic. And another question that I have to ask, and we're curious to know if there are any challenges along the way that you have encountered throughout your selling journey. Yung pag-apply ba ng Seller Central account mo, smooth sailing ba yon? Or nagkaroon ka ng issues sa pagmamatch ng documents? Or one time, okay na kaagad?
Yeah, sa Amazon Seller Central, when I opened the account, smooth sailing talaga. I just follow the process as per the course module. So, all the documents was prepared before I entered. And yung Payoneer account, up to now talaga, struggle pa rin ako. Pero, on my part kasi yung delay. Delay talaga sa part ko. Kasi wala akong mailing address. Wala akong ID showing my mailing address. Wala akong bank details. It's a long story. May bank details ako na may mailing address, but I use it on my first Payoneer account. And then, my first Payoneer account was mistake. Kasi nung nag-open ako, parang hindi siya designed for Amazon seller. I don't know what happened there. So, I have to deactivate. Dine-activate ko siya. So, lahat ng documents was there. Hindi ko na pwedeng gamitin. So, I have to produce a new one which is all Philippines-based. Ito kasi sa Qatar-based lahat yung documents ko, all okay siya. Kaya lang may mistake doon sa pag-create ng account ko. Hindi ako makapag-create ng receiving account. Kaya nung nag-second Payoneer account ako, lahat siya PH address. Doon na ako nagka-problema, wala. Pero may awaiting akong documents. So, yun. Iniintay ko lang siya at makukuha ko na siguro yung perang nandun.
Tapos, Marivic, we wanna know about your first capital doon sa store mo. Ano yung initial capital na in-spend mo doon sa mga products? How much? If you don't mind sharing ba?
I can say na nasa around 1,500 Qatari riyals. So, around 22,500 pesos.
So mga $500. Mga more or less.
Yes.
And then doon sa pagpa-product research ba, mahirap ba siya for you? Or na-gets mo naman na parang okay, ito lang, tiyagaan lang?
Struggle din ako sa product research talaga. Product sourcing.
Pero ilang oras ka na nagpa-product sourcing?
Siguro mga 4 to 6, tapos sometimes 6 to 8. Yun. There's one Q&A session na hindi ako naka-attend. I was not able to attend. And then the next day, I just saw in the GC na nag-groupings na. Nag-groupings na. Nag-reach out ako. Sabi ko, Coach K, wala pa rin akong group, ganun. Tapos hanggang sa na-develop yung group 4, ganyan. Under Coach Jonel. Hi, shout out sa mga group 4. Ayun, natuwa ako kasi si Coach Jonel, di ba? So strict, pero mabait naman deep inside. Masungit lang, pero mabait. Dakila ang puso ni Coach Jonel. Tapos, natuwa ako nung nag-groupings. Doon talaga nag-product research inside me. Nalabas, may talent naman pala daw ako. Wala lang akong oras, sabi ni Coach Jonel. Sabi niya, ate, alam kung kaya mo na, wala ka lang oras. Practice pa, sabi niya gano'n. So, he encouraged everyone in the group na mag-find time to do the product research. Best of 3, ako yung nakatapos ng best of 3 products. And then, ayun, tuwan-tuwa ako kasi iba ma-compliment ng isang coach na okay, ito yung ROI mo, ganyan. Nung na-verify niya from himself talaga na winning product to, potential talaga to. yun, natuwa ako na parang, okay, so I begin to trust my research.
From there, nakakapag-product research ka na, tiwala lang sa sarili, Marivic, no? Nakapag-product research ka na, ilang products na yung nasa account mo during that time?
I started in November.
Mm-hmm.
I started to send ASIN na sa Amazon.
Warehouse.
November, oo. November. Tapos by December, nakabenta na ako. Yun. Pero right now, mga more or less 10 ASINs pa lang. Before kasi I'm using someone else's credit card. Ngayon, in-stop ko, yun ang iniintay ko, to use my personal credit card. Sabi ko, stop mo muna. Yun. Pero tuwan-tuwa ako. Nakabenta ako.
Tsaka at the same time, alam mo na marunong ka na maghanap ng profitable items at mabebenta mo talaga siya. 'Di ba?
Yes.
Oh, 'di ba? Na parang kung paulit-ulit mo lang siyang gagawin, Marivic, paulit-ulit lang yon na maghahanap ka lang kasi marunong ka mag-product research, tapos i-expect mo within a month mabebenta na siya, ulit ka na naman ng product research. So paulit-ulit lang yon. Parang cycle na siya ng business mo, no? Na parang makakonsider mo na siya na it's kind of working and it's really working and it's gonna be a passive income for you. Na parang mag-expect ka. Tama ba yon? So i-grow mo na lang yung business mo, palalakihin mo na lang, dadamihan mo pa yung ASINs. Ibig sabihin, ASINs or products. So marami na yon, 10 products in your selling account. Marami na yon.
Yes.
Oo. Sa tingin mo, sa mga viewers natin, with you being an OFW and then may struggle ka pa na you're away from your family, di ba? And you're there. And then, ano yung goals mo? Ano talaga yung gusto mong mangyari working on this business, Marivic?
I really want to embrace the Amazon opportunity, lahat ng mga ino-offer ni Amazon. Siguro I will give myself like 2 years pa to really make this big decision na for good sa Pilipinas, to be with my family, or kunin ko sila ulit pabalik dito because I can support them using this Amazon plus my corporate job. Or daming na-open na option sa akin. Yes, option sa akin ngayon na now na may Amazon akong knowledge inside me. Yun, siguro yung online arbitrage, itutuloy-tuloy ko lang ang mga 1 year pa. Tapos, eventually, i-apply ko rin yung private label siguro. Pero OA muna siguro sa ngayon talaga, OA. And wholesale siguro, pagka may malaking budget na.
Pero for now, you're happy and contented with the way your business is doing, Marivic?
Yes. Lalo pag tuloy-tuloy pag-i-stock ulit.
Meron ka bang advice sa mga on the fence na viewers na parang, can I do it? Is it possible? Or I don't really have time? Or baka masyadong mahirap sundan? Or masyadong complicated? Or pwede ba talaga na kahit nasan ako, even if I don't live in the US, kaya ko pala tong magnegosyo kahit nandyan ako sa Qatar or away from the Philippines, pwede pala yon, posible pala yon.
Posibleng-posible pala talaga. Kasi before, ang dami kong question mark. Nung nandun ako sa course, nung nandun ako sa module, nandun ako sa community, nakita ko ang dami palang successful talaga na mga taga-Pilipinas, taga-iba't ibang country, may mga Middle East countries din na naging successful Amazon sellers. So, sabi ko sa sarili ko, bakit hindi ko kakayanin kung nakaya nga nila? Huwag lang mag-give up siguro kasi talagang wala namang madaling proseso. Pero lahat posible basta aaralin mo lang talaga. Find time na aralin talaga yung proseso and trust the process. Maglaan ng oras para sa product sourcing.
And nakatulong din ba yung mga ka-groupmates mo, yung support ng community?
Oh, yes. Opo. Sobra. Lalo si Coach Jonel at saka yung sa Group 4. Kasi nung na-develop yung mga groupings, medyo na-limit na yung pagtatanong ko dun sa main GC natin. So, dun na kay Coach Jonel. Coach Jonel talaga sumasagot dyan. Tapos maganda pa nun, tinanong niya magkano ang budget namin talaga monthly for the Amazon business, ganyan. So talagang wala sa amin na nag-above budget. Talagang mga low budget lang talaga kami. Tinaasan niya yung criteria. Anong pagtaas ng criteria? Sabi ko, shocking. Sabi nung module, ganito ng criteria. Tapos tinaasan pa niya. Di paano pa ako mag-product sourcing. Pero kaya naman pala talaga. Kaya naman pala.
Oh, that's good. And then it worked. It worked on you.
Talaga.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
that's good. Very good. I'm so proud of you, Marivic, and your journey, no? And I'm looking forward to more from your journey, Marivic, na parang ilulook forward ko yung successes mo and then babalikan kita for your progress. And at the same time, you know, we're here to support you and guide you along the way. Even though natapos mo na yung modules, yung batch nyo, nag-graduate na, we're still here and we ask you to join us every week, every Wednesdays and Fridays, live session, so we can continue to give you more of our knowledge and experiences. So with that, thank you so much, Marivic. And then any other advice or any other words to say for the viewers, Marivic?
Siguro word of advice lang, never give up. And then prepare all your documents bago mag-open ng mga account para magtuloy-tuloy lang yung proseso. At saka yung module, aralin nga by heart. Maglaan ng oras, find time. Pag may tanong, magtanong agad para malinawan. Huwag pa lang magtanong ng hindi inaaral ang module, sablay yun. Kaya dapat aralin talaga yung module. Aralin mo yung module. At madali namang aralin talaga kasi yung module eh. Kaya I cannot see na hindi maiintindihan. Categorize talaga siya. Halos paulit-ulit, master mo talaga. Tsaka, andyan yung mga coaches, tanong lang ng tanong.
Oh, diba? There you have it. Thank you so much, Marivic. And then thank you for your words of inspiration to our viewers. And I'm so looking forward to your successes, more successes. And thank you for your time being here and giving us presents back. We appreciate you, Marivic, and more of you. And then for that, thank you so much and see you on the next video. Bye-bye.
Thank you din po.
Thank you for watching. I hope you have learned from the videos. And if you want to learn more about the Amazon business, do not forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you can enjoy more videos from us. And if you have any questions, our number is on the screen for WhatsApp and Viber. Again, this is Coach Ava Flores from Dollar Profit Mastery, your online Kabiz partner, along with Amaze Nation. We lead you to extraordinary living by providing life-changing learning.